Hi, welcome back to Orlando Experience. Today we are back at Universal to try to ride a float here today at Mardi Gras. I do say try because it is a virtual queue system, so you do have to get here early, and we don't know an exact time. I know I've heard it's about 2 to 3 hours before the parade every day they open the virtual queue for you to be able to join. It's just on the app in the parade section. So we're gonna try to get on a float, I think, today. If we don't, then we'll just watch the parade. Otherwise, we're here to just check out, update stuff. We're also here to go back into the tribute store because hopefully it'll be less busy in there as last time. But otherwise, it's just a checkup and a parade day for us today. So we'll see you guys in there. So we did already make our way back here to the tribute store. There's like nobody in here, so we get plenty of good filming of it. Here's the look of the generic merchandise for this year too. Just like the logo for this year, and there's also the cup. And here's a better look at the Universal pass holder stuff. They have the shirt, the mug, and the pin. And then of course the magnet. Just look at a few more pieces of merch. I do actually like this shirt. Like it's not too much going on. Sometimes the Mardi Gras shirts, there's too much going on with it. There's also a cup over here. Here's all the beads you can buy. Obviously during the parade they throw beads, but these are like the specialty ones. That they're 3 for $15, $6 each if you buy them single. We've got plenty of merch here this year. They have a lot of different things. They've got some ornaments. Obviously a new candle. I always like the candles. The company that makes them, they smell really good. Here's also a quick look at all the treats that they have in this year. I do like the plush they had this year. I did say in the last video I do think this is a fun plush. And they also have a, I'm assuming it's a popcorn bucket? Yeah, popcorn bucket. We're heading into the last room. So there's a better look at the tribute store. Last time it was super busy in there, hard to get around to anything, but that time there was almost nobody in there. So that was really nice to be able to just walk around and get what I wanted. I think right now we're gonna go film a couple more things, and then I think we're gonna head over to the food booths in a little bit, make sure those get filmed. We talked to guest services about the parade. Apparently the virtual queue's not been working great. Doesn't mean they won't have it tonight, but they're saying also just head over there about an hour, hour and a half before to the meeting location that is the Animal Actors show over near the new DreamWorks area. So we're gonna head over there definitely on time to make sure we could try to get on a float for you guys today. But again, we're gonna go check out food booths because we didn't get to do that last time. So we'll probably walk around a little bit, but I'll catch up whenever I catch up. So two of the booths are located right over here in the park area, right past the Tribute Store Mexico. That does have a few items, and then there's only one item, but there's a few drinks over at the France booth. That is normally just where the crepes are. So right out front of Anima Actors, they do have a photo op for Kung Fu Panda. The new one that is coming out March 8th. We're going to turn to the right and go look at some of the construction going on over here at the new DreamWorks area. So you see Shrek's house right at the front there. That is supposedly where his meet and greet's going to be. To the left you can see the porta potty, but I think that is going to be part of the play area. You can't quite see it from this angle. You might be able to see it just a little bit, but there's one of the spiders from Trolls up there next to the coaster that is going to be themed to Trolls. So right to the left side of the Animal Actors show, there's the Coca-Cola Market Square with a few different food options. It does have the Twisted Tater. And that booth is going to be right over there inside those tents inside Animal Actors. And right to our left is Canada. And here's a look at the theming of the Coca-Cola booth over here. This is the spot where you can get the Twisted Tater. And I have heard from multiple people this candied bacon and onion poutine is very, very good. And that is just right over here next to the Back to the Future train, right before you're about to end up in Simpsons. So I'm walking back through Central Park right now. We were at ET and watched a couple things. It's around 3:41. We asked a couple of the workers for the parade, and they said they're dropping them hour before the parade, at least today. So they're going to be dropping them at 4:15. So I'm going to quickly run over to the Central Park area in front of Mummy and get some filming of the food booths over there, and then I'm going to quickly run back here, make sure I'm over here in time. So right to the right of Mel's Diner, they do have the Germany booth that usually is the crawfish boil over here. It seems to be German themed this year though. So they have started doing this year. I think they started a little bit last year, but they do have a bunch of the performers come out early, just kind of as like a meet and greet photo op thing. So if you are wanting to get any pictures with the performers, just make sure to come a little bit early. It is about 3:45 and almost all of them are out right now. So right in the extended queue for Transformers is one of the bars where they have a few different premium cocktails. This is normally here, especially for horror nights and stuff. This is mainly a drink place. They never usually have food here. We're going to turn right to our right and head toward these booths. Here's a look at the menu for the Puerto Rico booth. So here's a look at the New Orleans booth. Obviously the big thing is the beignets. I've had them in years past and they weren't as great as other ones I've had, but I have heard they've changed the recipe this year, so I will probably give them a try later on in this season. So there is another New Orleans food booth right to the right of that has more actual food rather than just treats. And what usually is the Avenue Eats little like outdoor food booth here is now Spanish Eats during this event. They had seemed to have done that. There is a spot up at the front too that is like one of these food booths just taken over with some event merchandise. Definitely keeps down on the construction of building these little temporary buildings. Here's the Columbia booth. They do have a burger over here and a few other offerings. I really like the look of this booth. So just like the booth on the other side, the 57th Fair is right now the Brazilian Fair. We do have a few options here. I did have the Brazilian cheese bread. I don't know if I would recommend it. It was a little bland from other ones I've usually had, and it wasn't very much for $7. So we're just gonna keep heading on. I think that might be all the food booths in here, but I'm gonna go look for a couple more real quick. I just want to say I do love the theming of this whole area that they do. I love the little gesture hats and just all the colors. It's really a vibrant event they do here. So that's it for the Central Park food booths. We're now head towards Fast and Furious and Louis. That is the Italian food booth. There's a few more back there. I think the front one is Belgium up at the front. Maybe I'll get out on my way out, but right now I do not. I'm not gonna walk up there because I don't got much time. So we're gonna head back towards Fast and Furious right now. Sorry, it is a little loud over here. They're doing a street show right now, but this is the Italian food booth over here at Louis. That is the Italian restaurant. It's just on the little walk-up counter where they usually have the gelato. So right here across the way from Fast and Furious is the Bloody Mary booth. Obviously, mainly a drink here, just with some stuff on top. And we're gonna keep heading down towards Green Gots. There's a couple food trucks right down this way. So right over here at the first food truck, right off the side of Richter's, is the Philippines food booth. Well, I guess it's a food truck. It's the normal one they usually use. Usually it's over there by the stage, up towards the front of the park, but it's actually back here right now. And the other food truck right off to the side of that other one at the exit of Fast and Furious is Thailand. And again, right out here next to the exit of Fast and Furious, where this food booth normally is, right now it is China. Alright, so that's it for the food booths. I did miss Belgium. That's going to be over at the front of the park. If you just saw a video of it, that means I took one later in the day. If you didn't, I forgot about it. So, I know they have a Belgian waffle up there that I think's a unique one. I don't think it's just a Belgian waffle. I think it's got something on it. I can't remember. I remember seeing it when I first came here on Saturday, thinking, oh, I'd probably get that. But right now we are walking back towards Fast and Furious to head back over the lake and head to the backstage of Animal Actors, because that, or where the Twisted Tater was, that I showed you guys earlier, because that is where they make the call and tell you that the virtual queue is like out. So they'll tell you the second they launch it, so you can make sure you get a spot. So I would highly suggest, even if you know it's going to be at like 4:15 and the parade's at 5:15, even if you know it, I would highly suggest being over there just in case, because you'll know the exact moment it launches. So, you know, it's just easier to get it. So we're heading over there right now. So if you guys are curious how you do it, if you go right onto the homepage of the Universal app, you're going to scroll down and you'll see the Universal Mardi Gras like food thing. You're going to swipe over and you'll see Parade and Atmosphere. You're going to click that. You're going to click Parade up at the top, and then you're going to hit the Mardi Gras Parade, and then you're going to go to Virtual Line Pass, and then usually it'll take you into a spot right there. So unfortunately, we did not get on a float tonight. We did try to aim for one, but the way the system works is they only let like 12 people in tonight from the just standby, because they do sell dining package for it. So if you want to guarantee yourself on one of the floats, do the dining package, because that is definitely, I would say 95% of the floats every night is the dining package. I mean, also it depends on the night. If it's super not busy here, it's probably more spots are open, but tonight we only noticed like 12 people got it, and there's about 50 people back there waiting for it. So we are heading towards the front now. I don't think we'll be staying for the parade. I'll link the parade video up top. We did do a full parade on opening night. I have both a video of me talking kind of and have short clips in the parade video. And then we actually have a full parade video up too right now of this year's parade. So we are heading towards the front and we'll wrap out outside. So that's it from us today here at Universal. So unfortunately, again, we didn't get to ride the float. We'll definitely be coming back and riding it at some point though. That's one of our favorite things to do at Universal any time of the year. I think it's such a great experience. I do wish it was the old system where they just didn't sell the dining plan and you were almost guaranteed, as long as you knew about it, to get on the float. Because we used to come and get on the float every single time. We'd never watch the parade. We'd just be on the floats, because that's what we like doing. But now it's really like, if you get lucky, you get on the float, or you pay the however much it is for the dining plan. But we'll definitely come back and we'll definitely get on the float at some point, even if we do have to pay for the dining plan for it. So otherwise, that's it from us today. Thank you, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.